A South Texas tradition since 1964. This is Domingo Live with your hosts Rudy Trevino and Barbie Leo. Now here's Rudy and Barbie.
Buenos días y bienvenidos a Domingo Live. We're alone today. Barbie is off, but we have got an incredible show planned for you, and it couldn't be even better without the help of the 67th Feria de las Flores Royal Court. They're in the house here, and we can't wait to talk to them about their future and what they plan to do for this first year of their service to this incredible community. También, we're going to meet our new meteorologist here at Channel 3, Madison. Hartin is going to join us in a couple of minutes. And of course, we will be getting the weather and finding out if the clouds that we have above us right now are going to produce any rain for us. But we also want to take time to remember a couple of folks. One is with us right now. His name, well, we just had him here a couple of weeks ago, Ram Chavez, the leader of the Veterans Band. He is not doing well. We would like to ask you to include him in your prayers. We wish him only the best, and we hope that he is recovering, and we are praying for him. Ram has done so much for our community and has just been an incredible figure when it comes to veterans issues, and of course the band being his first love. For 40 years, he's led the Veterans Band that has performed before countless numbers of audiences throughout South Texas. We also want to remember this gentleman who passed away this week, an incredible accordionist, un talento tremendo que por décadas se presentó en frente de grupos y audiencias a través del país. His name is Bobby Naranjo, and he passed away this week. And Bobby has an incredible trayectoria when it comes to being part of bands from way back when. Bobby was an accordionist that had an incredible style. He was an innovator. And we're going to present some videos that Bobby, when he performed with, I believe the last group was a new wave band with another great giant en la música tejana con una tremenda voz. You're going to see it in just a couple of minutes, but we just want to remember Bobby for his accomplishments and what he did for nuestra música, nuestro género, and the style that he brought that was so unique when he performed with Los Chachos, when he performed with Manuel Solís y Los Solistas. He was just a young boy, and still then had an incredible talent. So we're going to dedicate the show to Bobby Naranjo, who left us this week, and of course also to send prayers to the family of Ram Chavez. So Ram would have liked this, and he would like us to kick off the show, as we do all the time, with music. And we have some great music here as we remember Bobby Naranjo. This song right here is called Cuando Estoy Lejos, as we kick off the show, Domingo Live.
Cuando estoy lejos me siento triste y quisiera volver. Sin tus caricias y sin tus besos me pierdo en el ayer. Amor, los días pasan, las horas pasan y quiero regresar. Estar contigo noches enteras para poderte amar, porque sin ti la vida no tiene sentido. Soy como un pájaro perdido que sin ti no tiene nidal. Es que sin ti la vida no tiene motivo. Soy como un pájaro perdido que sin ti no tiene nidal. Chupi, chupi, chupi. Cuando estoy lejos me siento triste y quisiera volver. Sin tus caricias y sin tus besos me pierdo en el ayer. Amor, los días pasan, las horas pasan y quiero regresar. Estar contigo noches enteras para poderte amar, porque sin ti la vida no tiene sentido. Soy como un pájaro perdido que sin ti no tiene nidad. Es que sin ti la vida no tiene motivo. Soy como un pájaro perdido que sin ti no tiene nidad.
Buenos días, feliz domingo. Les saluda Barbie Leo con su breve informativo de la semana. La Junta Directiva de CCISD ha propuesto la decisión sobre los planes para demoler 7 instalaciones escolares. Los miembros de la Junta votaron a favor de aplazar la aprobación de un contrato de demolición valorada en más de $3.6 millones. La propuesta habría permitido proceder a demolición de las escuelas primarias Fannin, Castores, Sanders, Travis. También se incluyen incluyen las escuelas intermedias Brown, Martin y Cunningham. Las obras de demolición forman parte del plan de instalaciones a largo plazo del distrito tras los recientes cierres de escuelas y la consolidación de planes de personal del distrito. Recomendó también dividir el proyecto entre 4 empresas. Los miembros de la Junta solicitaron más tiempo para revisar la propuesta. La próxima reunión de la Junta Escolar está programada para el lunes 10 de agosto. El Distrito Escolar Independiente de Corpus Christi CCSD ha publicado sus listas de útiles escolares para el ciclo 2026-27 con artículos esenciales como mochilas transparentes, lápices, colores, barras de pegamento, cuadernos, audífonos también clasificados por grado. Pueden encontrar las listas completas de útiles y más información sobre el regreso a clases en nuestro sitio en la red KIITV.com. Y para todos preparando las compras de regreso a clases, marquen los calendarios. Al fin de la semana anual sin impuesto de Texas se llevará a cabo el 7 hasta el día 9 de agosto. Durante esos 3 días podrán ahorrar en artículos escolares, ropa, calcetines, mochilas que cumplan con los requisitos y sean menos de $100. En nuestro sitio en la red KIITV.com encontrarán toda la información necesaria sobre los artículos escolares. Y con eso terminamos su breve informativo de la semana. Muchísimas gracias por hacernos compañía y ahora su pronóstico del tiempo.
This Domingo Live weather update is sponsored by Sames Ford.
Good morning and thank you for tuning in to Domingo Live. The big story this past week has been the Nueces River and flooding along it. Now all of that water is starting to enter into Lake Corpus Christi. Lake Corpus Christi has risen up to 48% as of early Sunday morning, and that is up from 40.9% on Saturday morning. We're now seeing combined lake levels at 31.4%, and they are expected to increase as we continue to see water enter into Lake Corpus Christi. Now the Nueces River at 3 Rivers has crested but is receding slowly. It's currently expected to be in a major flood stage through most of Monday. And then all of that water will continue to travel downstream into Lake Corpus Christi. And unfortunately, this is really the only way we're going to see our lake levels increase because we're not expecting a whole ton of rain this week. The most rain we'll see is actually today. We saw some showers and storms this morning, and we will continue to see some showers and storms develop this afternoon, likely more so in our southern counties. Now, anyone that does see a storm could see some stronger wind gusts as well as a brief cool down. Otherwise, we are still largely hot, although not as hot as we were yesterday. Here in Corpus Christi, I have us seeing a high of 98 degrees today with a little bit more cloud cover than what we saw yesterday. Feels like temperatures still likely close to 110 degrees, but a heat advisory has not been issued for our location. We do have a heat advisory, though, for Clayburgh and Kennedy County throughout the afternoon. Heat indices of 110 degrees or greater are expected. So if you're going to be outside in those locations or really anywhere, you're going to want to make sure that you're practicing heat safety, staying hydrating, taking frequent breaks. Now, our rain chance today is about 30%. Not everyone is going to see the rain. You may want to carry an umbrella with you, but again, don't be surprised if you end up staying dry today.
Thank you, Hope Boland, for the forecast there. And yes, we should be carrying an umbrella just in case, and maybe that'll bring us some good luck with some of the rain that we could get here in South Texas. I know a lot of folks' yards need it right now. En este segmento vamos a platicar un poquito más de Bobby Naranjo, who passed away last Monday. As many of you know, if you are a follower of Domingo Live and La Música Tejana, Bobby was an incredible figure when it came to nuestra música. He played with Los Chachos. He played with Manuel Solís y Los Solistas, as I mentioned. He had his own group, Bobby Naranjo y Dirección. He was with Jesse Serrata and the New Wave Band. And as you saw there, if you are a fan of nuestra música and know our history, it just so happened that there was a third person in that video with the New Wave Band that also left us a bit ago. As a matter of fact, his birthday, I understand, was yesterday. We're talking about the guitarist Fred Ochoa, a dear friend and recognizable figure here on Domingo Live, because he too played with many, many bands, and it's just amazing how these groups that were formed so long ago impacted so many of our folks who are now advanced in age, ¿verdad? I'm going to say that nosotros ya en la cultura de la música tejana ya estamos en edad, ¿verdad? But we can remember those incredible performances at Bobby. If you had the opportunity to see him with Los Chachos using that innovative piece of musical equipment called a Quarterbox that basically gave the Chachos a unique sound. And if you ever have an opportunity to listen to some of the music, and it's available, I believe, online. I think Freddie Records may have some of the old Chachos music that had incredible sounds, and it's you've got to check it out. If you've never heard Los Chachos, check them out. But we've got a lot of other music that's available online, like Jesse Serrata and his group with the New Wave Band. So we've got another video with Bobby Naranjo and Jesse Serrata, and yes, Fred Ochoa. The young man from the guitar, or the bass rather, and the drums we do not know. So if you want to send us a quick note, we'll recognize them as well as members of the New Wave Band, the Jesse Serrata. But hoy por la mañana, tradición, we pay tribute to these incredible musicians. Bobby Naranjo, who left us on Monday. Also, we want to remember Jesse Serrata, his incredible voice, and of course, guitarist Fred Ochoa. So here, this is the latest music, or their last few videos here that were presented here on Domingo Live as the New Wave Band. So here it is once again, this song Amame de Nuevo that was recorded back in 2005 right here on Domingo Live.
Ya no quiero más sufrir, solo quiero ser de ti. Si me puedes amar de nuevo. No tengas miedo, yo te quiero todavía. Que yo sin ti nunca podré seguir en esta vida. Dame pasión, si me puedes amar de nuevo. Quisiera sentir lo mismo de ayer, el amor que tú me diste, nunca pensé perder. Tu recuerdo sigue vivo dentro de mi corazón, y te llevo en mi mente, eres mi bendición. Ya no quiero más sufrir, solo quiero ser de ti, si me puedes amar de nuevo. Dame tu amor,
Welcome back to Domingo Live. It's always fun and it's always great to watch our family here at TV3 grow. And we have added one more member to our family. Her name is Madison Hartin. She is a meteorologist and will be anchoring her first, not her first, this is not your first one, right?
No, I've been here a couple weeks
You've been
now.
here a couple of weeks. We just wanted to officially welcome you on Domingo Live and introduce you to our audience here. And it's good to have you.
It's good to be here. Thank you.
Now, I understand you come from Lubbock.
Yes, been out there the past 8 years, went to college out there, got my first job, but, you know, I was ready to spread my wings, and the beach seemed like a perfect place to do that.
It is a great place to do that. Now, I understand that you are from Austin.
Yes, I spent the first 18 years of my life out there, and it was such a fun place to grow up, but I am loving being out here in Corpus.
How else is that? Now, listen, I understand that you have a connection to Corpus Christi or South Texas.
Yes, my mom spent a good chunk of her childhood in Rockport, so she brought me down here a lot as a kid. We visited family down here, got to know where, you know, my roots are. So it's been kind of fun to now say that a place that I vacationed as a kid, I now get to call home, which it still kind of feels like a vacation. I haven't gotten into the reality that, oh, I live here now.
You live here now, and this is going to be your life for a bit. And so we hope that you get a chance to visit all the familiar places that are part of Corpus Christi, all the different restaurants. I'm sure you like Tex-Mex food. You like country music.
Yes.
Absolutely, I'm sure. And of course, on Domingo Live, we feature country. We feature all different genres, but we also feature one of our main, of course, main genres, which is Tejano. And you're familiar with Tejano because you kind of grew up in Texas, or you are from Texas, so you know about it.
Yeah, I was once upon a time in a bluegrass and mariachi group back in high school. So
Tell us about that.
It was a really great student group that they had set up at my local high school. We were actually one of the first in the state to do that. I play electric bass and upright bass, and that was amazing because I got to travel all over the country doing that, all over the state of Texas. So yes, I'm a big fan of bluegrass and Tejano music.
Cool. How cool is that? An upright bass? You know what? We have always talked about starting a Channel 3 band. So now we could add you as the stand-up bass player.
Perfect.
I know that we just lost our drummer, our chief meteorologist, Alan Holt, who left us, but I'm sure he'd be willing to come down to visit and join the band from time to time. So yes, this is very, very good. Now, tell us about some of the things that you know about our area. I know that we're getting ready for hurricane season, right in the middle of it.
Yes.
Thoughts about that?
I mean, I've always been fascinated by tropical weather. I was really happy that my first couple weeks here, we actually did have Tropical Storm Bertha form. Kind of the perfect mix because I got to get my feet wet a little bit with tropical storm coverage, but it landed a little bit farther to the north of us, stirred up some sprinkles for us, but, you know, it was kind of nice to dip my toes in with that. And, you know, right now the Saharan dust is keeping activity in the Atlantic a little bit quiet, but hopefully later in the season when that subsides, we'll actually manage to get some more tropical development, maybe get a little bit more rain out of it, which I know people are really excited for.
That would be very, very nice. Well, Madison, we're so glad to have you here and have you part of the family, and we want to make sure that you feel the spirit
Oh my goodness,
of
thank
3
you.
years. That is our official red pin, and we like to hand those out to
That is
new
so
family
nice.
members. And we're just so glad to have you here, and we certainly hope you enjoy your stay in Corpus Christi and enjoy some of the great food that we have to offer. That's
Thank
one of the
you.
good things. But the folks here, Corpus Christi and South Texas, are the best in the state of Texas. This is incredible. And as the folks over at Visit Corpus Christi always say, you're right smack dab in the middle of the coastal bend capital. And it is absolutely, Visit Corpus Christi is always promoting, and of course I'm sure you've heard of it, but they do such a great job. And we're just so glad that you're part of the incredible area that we love so much and we call the coastal bend.
Thank you. It is such a blessing to be here.
Well, I tell you what, you're going to get a little taste of what has been a tradition here for so many years. They're getting ready to celebrate what year now? 100th? They're like four years away from celebrating their 100th. We're talking about Feria de Flores, which is a tradition here in South Texas. And we've got the Queen. She was just crowned, Queen Michaela San Miguel, and she's going to be performing a Chiapas, a song from Chiapas, which is a state in Mexico. And we talked about the title of the song that means what in English?
El Sapo.
That's right, El Sapo, and it means, of course, the frog. So here is a video of Queen Michaela San Miguel performing El Sapo on Domingo Live.
Era de madrugada cuando te empecé a querer, un beso a la medianoche, el otro al amanecer. Era de madrugada cuando te empecé a querer, un beso a la medianoche, el otro al amanecer. Ay, la, 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 ay, la, 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 la. Era de madrugada cuando te empecé a querer. Ay, la, 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 ay, la, 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 la. Un beso a la medianoche, el otro al amanecer. ¡Ay, ja! Todita la noche anduve rodeando tu jacalito, a ver si te podía ver por algún agujerito. Todita la noche anduve rodeando tu jacalito, a ver si te podía ver por algún agujerito. Ay, la, 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 ay, la, 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 la. Todita la noche anduve rodeando tu jacalito. Ay, la, 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 ay, la, 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 la. A ver si te podía ver por algún agujerito. Lucero de la mañana, préstame tu claridad para seguirle los pasos a esa joven que hoy se va. Lucero de la mañana, préstame tu claridad para seguirle los pasos a esa joven que hoy se va. Ay, la, 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 ay, la, 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 la. Lucero de la mañana, préstame tu claridad. Ay, la, 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 ay, la, 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 la. Para seguirle los pasos a esa joven que hoy se va. Ay, ay, ay.
That was the performance of first runner-up Leslie Valadez, and she was dancing to Jalisco. Matter of fact, I've got him here with me right now. We've got the Queen, the first runner-up. We got second runner-up Gianna Hebert, representing Pueblo, and the third runner-up Alejandra Ramos, representing Nuevo León. The Queen, Michaela San Miguel, here with us right now, who represented Chiapas. What was that like?
It was just, it's a really incredible region. It's very vibrant. When I first picked out this region, I was just astonished by how it was just filled with vibrant colors and many flowers. It's a really beautiful and tropical region.
Awesome. And you had to do your history, obviously, to learn about your state and what you represented and the music and culture and everything. Now that you're Queen, you have got a very busy schedule, I'm sure. Tell me about some of the things that you're expected to do.
Well, I am expected to come out and perform for any local events that's going on in Corpus Christi, or not just in Corpus, but just anywhere where they are wanting to see the Feria de las Flores Queen or the Royal Court. I am expecting that, and I'm really excited to be going to all these kinds of events. It's really exciting for me. I've never felt this excitement before, especially for being Queen.
What would you say was the toughest part of the actual process of running for Queen? You do have very many things that you have to do in order to be selected to be the Queen. What was the most difficult for you? Most challenging, I should say.
I think the most challenging for me was the onstage question. You're picking a question right on stage, and you have to answer it like right there. And I think that was a little bit challenging, but it's really fun. But I think it was just challenging for me because you have to answer it right on the spot, and there's an audience in front of you, and you want to make sure that you give your best answer and capture everyone. So I think personally that was the challenging thing for me.
And you're still in high school. Tell us about that.
Yes, sir. So I am going to be a senior at St. John Paul II Academy. I am also the cheer captain. and I'm really excited to start my last year. I really want to make it the best year for myself, and I really do hope that I can make my family proud with all my accomplishments for the school year.
No doubt you have already, and you've got plans for the future already.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about it.
So I do plan on attending Texas A&M Corpus Christi. I do want to get a Bachelor of Science in Nursing with a concentration of pediatrics. It has always been my dream to be working in the medical field. I do have a certification for EKG and phlebotomy. Just getting those certifications have really made me feel like I am getting closer to my goal in my career, and I'm really excited for that.
How awesome is that? We wish you all the very best.
Thank
very
you.
best. Now, our first runner-up, Leslie Valadez, representing Jalisco. Tell us about you a little bit. Where are you from? What grade you're in? What school you're attending?
Okay, so I'm 17 right now, and I go to Moody High School. Yes, a proud Trojan of many siblings that have gone to Moody, and my parents as well, my dad. Actually, you know, it's very interesting. He was from Jalisco. He is from Jalisco. So being able to dance and portray Jalisco and represent this beautiful state has been a blessing. And it feels very familiar to home,
Sure.
you know? So I just loved it. But I'm involved in a lot of things at school. I'm a cheerleader. I'm in many councils. I play a bunch of sports, soccer, basketball, cross country, tennis, you name it, and I probably played it.
Sure.
So yes, I'm involved in a lot of things, Spanish Honor Society, Student Council, National Technical Honor Society, all of them, and I love to stay involved. But outside of school, I do love to perform. I love to use my voice. I love to sing for the events outside. I sing a lot of mariachi music, Spanish music, and I just love that, being able to express myself in a different type of way, using my voice, being able to spread that in my community. That I've always found such like beautiful inspiration in that.
Oh, awesome. And your future plans?
Yes, I hope to attend Texas A&M Corpus Christi. I would love to earn a bachelor's in media and communications. I want to be a news reporter, actually, a news anchor, yes. I've always been in front of a camera. I'm used to being in front of a crowd, being able to talk. So I just want to use that more, use my voice more into the community, and really just like have more fun doing a job that I've always wanted to do.
Speaking from experience, there's a lot of fun to be had when it comes to television news. And of course, some very tough times. But you know what? Go for your dream.
Yes.
And don't let anyone get in the way.
Yes,
that's for
thank
sure.
you.
Gianna Aber, the second runner-up, representing Pueblo. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am currently 15 years old, and I am a sophomore at London High School. Yes, our school's already started. I'm already on my second week. I'm in cheer. I'm in varsity cheers. Will be my first year. I also do soccer, and yes, yeah, basically.
You're busy. You've got
I'm
a busy
busy.
schedule.
I balance my sports and academics. I'm ranked 4th academically in the class, and I'm just really humbled about that and really grateful.
Absolutely, that's great, as you should be. Now, what's the future look like for you?
Well, of course, I'm only a sophomore, but right now I am looking at sports psychology. I believe like the mind is very important, especially if you want to do something and be successful. Like you could have the skill and the talent, but you also have to be able to have the growth mindset for it. So
we wish you all the very best.
Thank you
for being on Domingo today. And our third runner-up, Alejandra Ramos, who represented Nuevo Leon. Tell us about you.
So right now, I actually just turned 17 last month. I will be an upcoming senior at St. John Paul II Academy. I don't do too many sports. All I do right now is cheer, but I'm a proud cheerleader. Outside of school, of course, I do Feria. It's my second year. I also am a part of the High for Nisi Girls Club, so I'm very proud of that. And I'm a second-year president of the Junior Catholic Daughters of the Americas. So I'm also very proud of that. I love to stay active in my community.
That's very, very good. And what about the future for you? You have plans for college?
Yes, I have a lot of open options right now. My main one, at least for my first couple years for basics, would be Texas A&M Kingsville. So I think I'm pretty set on that. But for the future, I have a couple different Catholic schools in mind. So I'm also thinking about St. Mary's and Franciscan University. I just want to keep my Catholic education going. I want to major in psychology. I'm still kind of like just discovering my main goals for it. But right now in my mind, I'm kind of just like discovering maybe children's speech therapy or pediatric counseling.
Well, just know that we at Tamuk always welcoming you, Javelina. So keep us up there at the top of the list, okay? Congratulations to all of you. The 67th Feria de las Flores Royal Court right here on Domingo Live. You're sitting in an area where many others have sat that have followed your footsteps, that you have followed their footsteps. And now you're opening doors for others to inspire many others to do what you've done. Thank you, all of you, for being a part of this and the hard work that you put into it. Congratulations.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, thank
Absolutely.
you.
Thank you.
And we have a second runner-up, Gianna Aber, performing for us here a video called Jarabe Tapatío, obviously. Who would not know Jarabe Tapatío, right? This happened in early 2008, something like that is what we have here. So we have video from that music and you dancing to it. So
Yes, sir.
check it out right here on Domingo Live. And we'll be back with more Domingo Live, another big dance with our third runner-up coming up right here on Domingo Live. Stick around. As we say goodbye, we want to say thank you for the daughters of Rem Chavez who reached out to us, thanking us for mentioning him and wishing him all the best. Our prayers, of course, are with you, Ram. We love you, we miss you, and know that you're in our hearts and in our prayers as well. También we remember the memory of Bobby Naranjo, who left us this past Monday, and we send our condolences to the Naranjo family. And of course, in the videos that we played today, we featured Jesse Serrata, another legend, and of course, Fred Ochoa, who is also no longer with us, but we miss them all, great musicians. Que la pasen muy bien. Nos despedimos aquí con un baile de Nuevo León, representando el Portillo, by the third runner-up a las ferias, Alejandra Ramos, right here on Domingo Live. Adiós.
Thanks for watching the #1 rated entertainment and information program in South Texas, Domingo Live.